Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming on because I had another thought that popped into my head, and I was starting to put it together, and then I thought, wait, let's turn on the camera. So as you can see, I have a bunch of stamps in front of me. Now, let me just grab one of my things so you can see what I'm talking about. A little while back, I made these, and these were inspired by Bonnie from over at Bonny and Clive. She had made these little scrappy, I forget what she called them, like little scrappy embellishments. So of course, I wanted to do that too, and then I ended up sticking mine on like to make an altered paper clip. So I was thinking, and sorry, just putting the paper clip back. I was thinking, I have a bunch of stamps, and funny enough, they were gifted to me from Bonnie, because I was watching a video from Pam over at the Paper Outpost, and she was like playing with stamps and stuff. So, you know, the little ding, ding, ding light went off in front of my head, and I thought, why not make the altered paper clips, but instead of using the little stamp, I'm going to use a stamp. Oh, wait, hold on, no. That's like a same word. Instead of using a stamp, I'm not going to be stamping, I'm going to use a stamp. So they're still going to have a stamp, but two different types of stamps. All right, let me just put that aside for now because I can't clip it back on to where it goes. So I made a couple bases, and we are just going to kind of put it together. I did put together a couple so far, and they're basically just like the other ones. I mean, different elements and stuff, but instead of the little stamped on piece, it's going to be a postal stamp. So, and then I'll sew them all together. So they're so easy, really, like really easy. And if you have stamps, like these types of stamps, and you want to do some projects with them, this is definitely a good project. So I'm going to take my base, and in my last video of these, I showed how to make the base, but it's super simple. All it was, I have these strips of cardstock left over from my last project. I don't have a small one, but it's basically like a strip of cardstock. You fold it in half, and then you tuck it through the paper clip, and then I glued it inside. Though you don't really have to glue it, because I do sew from this corner to this corner, so it would keep it closed, but I like just to make sure that it's extra closed. And then all you need to do is build a base. So I have some scraps here. Let me just bring them over here. Like, this is just random scraps. I have a whole box of scraps, truthfully, but I just pulled a little pile out. And then I have some stamps. So I'm going to start with a base, and mine I kind of do the same. I started with this, I don't know if you can see it, at the very, very bottom here, and then I worked my way up from there. So I'm just going to just do a little ripping, and I'm not measuring, I'm just basically eyeballing everything. And maybe I want a little rip here, and of course, gotta ink the edges. Gotta get it nice and grungy. But again, you don't have to if you don't want to. I just like to ink my edges. There was a time that I didn't like to ink anything, ever. But I've come a long way. All right, so here's the base. And then I'm thinking about maybe putting some... Oh, you know what? I had the napkin that I was using, but this piece is sort of small. But we have this, but I don't want to use that. Hold on. I want to use, oh, we could use some of this, actually. Yeah, let's just take off a little piece of this. If I had a scissors. These are the pinking shears, but I'm using them for paper. This just really cuts thread. Oh, wait, maybe I can use this. These scissors, I think, cut. And I'm not measuring, I'm just kind of snipping something off a little bit. And let's do, and you can always rearrange it. I'm just sort of playing for now just to see what it will look like. I might like it, I might not. I might take it away, but let's see. All right, now I'm thinking of some book page. And again, no measuring is involved. Just a lot of ripping and inking. Ripping and inking. Okay, so let's even do like this. Okay. Maybe I'm just trying to look at how many layers do I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the stamp. So we have 1, 2, 3. So I need one more layer. How about, actually, I'd like just some coffee dye paper. Let me see if I just have a good strip right here. Oh, look, I found some bit of ledger paper. So let's do some ledger paper. And I'm thinking, I don't know, let's just rip. Let's see. Rip down a little bit more. And a little bit more. Yeah. And when I'm ripping, I'm just kind of ripping to fit, you know. Like I said, no measuring. Just kind of go for it. Okay. Now, however, I want to see the back a little bit more. Maybe like that. Okay, perfect. Now, and they don't all have to be straight. You can skew them a little bit too. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, maybe something like that. And let's see what it looks like on here. There, look at that. I don't know how well you're gonna see it. Let me clip it on. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Oops, not even in frame. There we go. All right, so we have 3 so far clipped up right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I have them. So let's make one more, and then we'll sew them, and then we'll see what the final look is. And I hope I have enough thread. I'm just looking because my thread on the top is almost out, but let's see how much we can do. All right, here's a good base. I'm actually going to rip the top, and I'm going to just rip a little bit of the side, because why not? Oops, got a little. Okie dokes. There we go. All right, so we're going to start with, or even something like that. That's kind of neat. All right, let's just build and let's see where we go. I'm going to use some of this. And I'm not, oh, I was going to say I'm not going to ink, but I don't know if it'll even show, truthfully. It might not. Okay, that's all right. All right, so I'm going to put it like that. How about some music paper? And the one thing I love about these projects, and I know I say it all the time, and you're probably so tired of me saying it, but it uses up so many fun scraps that might just go in the dustbin. Not in the dustbin, oh my gosh, the garbage can. Let's do a little tiny bit of lace. What did I do with the scissors? Oh, right here. Just tiny bits. And you know what? I'm going to just put it like that. And then I want the stamp right here. So let's, something that's a little bit, there we go. Something perfect. That is perfect. All right, so I am going to sew, and of course I do apologize. You're not going to be able to see what I'm sewing. You're going to be able to see me sewing, but just, I'll be right back. No, not right back because I'm right here, but I'm going to sew, and I think I'm going to use a zigzag stitch. And what I'm doing is I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to go diagonally so it gets all of the different papers. Okay. right, let me just cut it and let's see. Got to cut the threads, but save the threads because I have a little pile now. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I have so much thread I've been saving. So, you know what? Since I've only done one, we're going to put some thread underneath the rest. But okay, so there's that one. Fun, fun, fun. All right, let's grab... Look at all this I've saved so far. It's so fun. All right, let me grab the next one. I think I'll do this one here. And how are we going to do the thread? Let's try to take, I want maybe like, let's do, honestly, I'm just going to like bunch it up and just see what happens. There's no right or wrong. We're just going with the flow. Okay. Oops. Oh, it's stuck. But where are we going to put it? Let's try like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I was actually on camera or not. So we have some threads sticking out. Well, let's see what happens when we sew. And again, going from one corner to the other corner. You know what? I want to open some of these because it's kind of looped around. Oops. Get a little haircut. And this is just a little bit too long. I just want to cut a little tiny bit. Okay. And you know what I am going to do? Oh, and after the fact, you can go and glue, because I think I'm going to glue some of this down after. But let's get them all sewn first, and then we'll glue. But I have to put these somewhere so I remember. Those are the sewed ones. All right. And, oops, hold on. And I don't know how this, I don't know what this must have come from a material when I ripped it because it's really long. All right, so let's just stick it behind. No, let's stick it here. I apologize, I think I keep going out of frame. Well, it's not like the other lace, not the other, but the other like stringies. Let's just put some of those in. Oh goodness, I think I need 2 hands for that. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. Now let's try to put those behind and up maybe. Oh, like that. Yes. Okay. Let me try this. Oh, that one's a fun one. That's really fun. And I'm actually gonna open some of those up, the circles. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to glue some more down like I did last time. Basically, I'm gluing down some of these parts just to kind of give it some extra hold. This one's a little bit long for my liking. There. So there's that one. And I think, oh gosh, I think I can do one more. There's like really, where's the thread? Oh, you know what? I don't think so. Let's try. It might not work only because the thread actually is done on the little spool and it's just there. But if we can do one more, we'll do one more. All right. And this one, I want to try to just see if I put it like this, what it will look like. Just like that. Okay. So I hope that there's enough for this. Please, please, oh please. I think it got just enough. Oh, got stuck. It did. Perfect. All right. I just undo some of those loops. And I'm just undoing them just because I want it to hang a little bit more. You don't have to. If you have like little loops, I feel like I'm giving it a haircut. Perfect. So let me get all of the ones here. Let's slide this back. Oh, actually, this can all go back inside. Save my threads. Saving. And saving. Okay. Threads are good. So let me grab these over here. All right, so these are the 4 that we have, and I'll hold them up one more time just so you can see. Oops. Oh, very nice. I love the stamps on them. Okay, so here's this one. Then we have this one, and that was the first one we didn't put any thread behind, but it's okay because I have some of this little, I don't know, lacy stuff behind it. Then we have that one. And finally, this one. Beautiful, beautiful. So, yeah, so I'm just going to glue down some of the stuff that maybe is kind of up a little. And all I'm doing is just sticking my little, the little nozzle underneath the papers just to get them all stuck down. And you don't have to. You could always, you know, run more stitching through. I'm just doing this so that, I don't know, it's just easier for me to glue. But you're more than welcome to stitch. So there, that one's finished. And it's just for a little extra peace of mind. And I like the little fine tip on this because you can just like lift up the papers ever so neatly and just put it under wherever you want it to go. Okay. 2 more. So this one doesn't have any thread, but we will glue down just the same. Okay, and one more. And see how easy this was? Like literally, I don't know, I did this in just a few minutes. So it's not like it's a time-consuming project either. So if you want something nice and quick and something that will help you work with your little scraps or your stamps or your postage stamps or regular stamps, this is a great little project. So definitely give it a try. Top back on that. All right, so there it is. Oh, you know what? Why is this coming up here? Oh, because I didn't put any glue on it. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, so there's the 4 that I have so far. I am going to make more. I had 4 of the bases. With a skinny cardstock, so I have to look through my scrap box again. I'm so sure that I have more of the cardstock strips, but you know, technically you don't have to do it with cardstock. You could do it with fabric, because you're sewing it on. You could do it with coffee dyed paper, any type of paper, scrapbooking paper. I just did the cardstock because I have these random pieces and I didn't want to throw them away, but I didn't know what to do with them. But the length, you know, from here to here, whoops, was perfect to put in the paper clips. So I'm glad I saved them. So I'm sure that I have more because I've cut down cardstock plenty of times. So yeah, and I actually have another good project in my mind using stamps. So I'm going to kind of do some prototypes, kind of practice it a little bit, and then I will be back on in another video so that you can see what I've created with some more stamps. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.